Good morning. Welcome back to A Day in the Life with Duffney's Bird Barn. This is Misty here, and today is Maker's Gonna Make Monday, and today I'm gonna make a dish scrubby for you. So this is Lily Sugar and Cream, 100% cotton yarn. It's in red. And then I have this, it's Red Heart Scrubby yarn. Let's see. And it's 100% polyester. Both of them are machine washable and dryable. So let's go ahead and let's get started. Pull out some of my yarn here. Okay, I'm going to take my two ends and place them together. And I'm going to tie a slip knot, which I'm just going to go around, doop, and then pull it through right here. I'm going to put it on my hook, pull it so it tightens. I'm using a Susan Bates. It's a 5mm. It's that special inline hook. It's got a deep throat and a point, so helps me a lot with my tension. Okay, so I'm going to start off by chaining 17. So you just grab your yarn and pull it through. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. And then I'm going to half double crochet in this second chain from the hook. So you don't count what is on your hook. You go 1 and 2. Yarn over and insert it. Pull up a loop. Yarn over, pull through all 3 loops. And I'm going to do that all the way across. And as you can see, the cotton yarn gives it some good durability, but then the scrubby gives it a good scrubby texture. It's really good on pots and pans. These are the only types of dish scrubbies that I've used for the last 6 years now. And the set that I'm using right now, I crocheted about 3.5 years ago, and they are still almost like new. So they are pretty durable and they last a long time. And unlike sponges, they are machine washable and dryable, so you can wash them and get the germs off. Get some more yarn out here. Okay. Okay, and I've made it to the end of my row here. So I'm going to crochet or half double crochet in this last chain. And then I'm going to chain 1 and turn my work. So now I'll be working this way across it. And I'm just going to do the same thing I did for that first row, and I'm going to half double crochet in every stitch all the way across. Now you could make dish scrubbies with just the scrubby yarn, but I have found that it is extremely hard to crochet with it alone because you can't really tell where your stitches are because of the texture of the scrubby yarn. It's got some texture. It makes it pretty difficult to tell where your stitches are. Ooh. Pull some more out. Okay. We are getting to the end. And for beginners, they would think that this was the last stitch, but you got to remember to half double crochet in the very, very last stitch, which it can be hard to see. And then you chain one, turn your work back across. And we're going to do that 3 more times, I think. And since we chained 17 at the beginning and then we half double crocheted in only 16 of those, at the end of each row you should have 16 stitches still. And you're always going to chain one, turn your work, and then start right back in with that half double crochet. Okay. Almost to the end. Chain one and turn. And you can make your dish scrubby as wide as you want. But I don't recommend doing more than the 17 chains and having your dish scrubby be more than 16 stitches. It's a good length, hand length, easy to work with and wash dishes. So I will get mine up to about right there. So I'm gonna do one or two more rows. I'll let you know when I come back. Okay, I did 2 more rows. I finished, as you can see, it's the same side that we started on. When you put that last stitch in, what you're going to do is you're going to chain 1, pull it very tight, and then you want to clip your yarn, leave a little bit of a tail, so that way it's easier to sew those ends in and hide them. Like that. Okay, I'm going to put my yarn up real quick, or at least off to the side. Okay, and if I just had the cotton yarn, I would just go ahead and thread my needle with it. It's really easy to do it when you got one of these large eye needles. But since it has the scrubby yarn, it's kind of hard to get it in your needle. So I use a threader. It's kind of cheating, but it's a good kind of cheating. You just do that and pull. And you want to just kind of pull it through a few times if you can get it to go through. You only have to go a couple times. It's got the scrubby in there, so it's gonna stick. It's not gonna come out. Clip it. Toss your ends away. Do the same thing with this. Oops. It's hard to get it through because the scrubby yarn likes to hook each other. So it can be kind of hard to get it to pull all the way through. There we go. See, it really likes to stick to itself. Clip that. Put my needle back in here and my threader. Put that away. And then I have a dish scrubby. That is about 5.5 inches long and a little over 3 inches in width. It fits your hand perfectly. It works great. Especially when you got pots and pans that have stuck-on food, these actually work really, really good. They work better than the bristle brushes. And they don't scratch your pots and pans. So, there it is. Just a real quick, simple video today. If you liked it, please like and subscribe to my channel to keep getting updates and notifications when I post new content. Thank you for your time, and we'll see you next week.